Hello everyone, my name is PPCC, and today, as continuing with our Forge game coverage, we're going to be looking at the Warden class inside the game, which is essentially the heaviest or tanky class inside the game. And we're going to be taking a look at the CTF map mode again. I feel like the Warden is it's one of the more go-to classes doing some of the team-based objective gameplay. While the Warden doesn't necessarily have a absolute ton of damage. Oh, that was the warm-up round, I see. His specialty is that he can lay on quite a lot of CC, AoE spells to disrupt the enemy, and he can also bring in quite a lot of effective HP, so if he grabs the aggro of the enemy team, he'll definitely be able to kind of give his own team a little bit of breathing room. So right here, I can just kind of go around, put down a few of my spells. What you just saw there was my shield shockwave attack. You can kind of read the little blurbs on the side. And this class is all about just going in there, trying to mess up what the enemy team is trying to do. He also has this gigantic fortification thing going on, and of course the spin. Now with the Warden, like I said, he's not necessarily a capable hero in terms of putting out pure damage at times, although he does have a number of buffs that he can essentially put down. First and foremost, let's get this guy off our friends by using the good old shockwave. But for every single time we hit an opponent, we can essentially put down a stack of effects for ourselves. With if I click the F key here, or press the F key, I can buff myself up for a limited amount of time, so that I'll have a little bit of more damage output, just for a little bit. And likewise, if I were to want to say buff the defensive capabilities of my team, I could do that as well. But right now, it looks like we're running into a little bit of a problem with all of the enemy forces. Oh, got two, nice. So this is CTF after all, so let's get back to the flag. The flag inside this game are these two green and red dots here. They're meant to represent like gems or something. I'm not necessarily perfectly clear about it, but is ours right here? Yes, this is ours, and our opponent's it looks like is being carried to us. So because we're filming, let's not go in and defend that. Let's just come back out here into the middle of the open court here and do a little bit of brawling. Oh no, our crystal moved back over there. Now I'm going to see if I can take this guy on one-on-one. Like I said, he isn't necessarily all that much of a damage hero. You can do some nice combos with stun, but overall you're not going to have quite a lot of luck going against somebody a little more agile like that. It's a good thing this person showed up. Now I can do this dash thing to kind of close up onto my opponents. I can also send that shockwave attack. And let's just mix things up by doing this little spin, which kind of messes up the enemy's positioning because it does knock them around. Grab that kill, we're at the assist, and let's move on to another person. So along with the assassin, your main job is to just kind of pin down the enemy support and just surgically strike the enemy really well, just kind of tanking a little bit of damage. I can see the shaman and the warden being quite a lethal combo. I mean, looking back at the shaman, he has quite a lot of nice abilities where he can just kind of latch onto one teammate and just really buff him up. And I think that would be really great to use on the Warden, for example. I know the Shaman has one spell where he can actually link his mana pools and his EXP pools to one particular character, and that would be really devastating on somebody such as this. Alright, so here we've gotten quite a few nice hits off of these two, so that means we'll have quite a little bit of stacks. Let's put down that stun on him. Activate that buff, and now we should be doing a little more damage. Now the only question is whether or not we can get through these two assassins, and it doesn't look like we can. Given enough time, the assassin can go and take down the shaman and the warden fairly easily. I mean, if we were by ourselves. Inside groups, not so much, but the assassin does specialize on those one-on-ones. I wasn't with my team, so that was my fault. Oh well, back into the frame. And what you saw there was just a pyromancer. He has that nice little boom thing to get in and out of combat. He's got a nice spin in here just to mess them all up. Get away from our teammates. Some nice CC, and let's give a buff to our team. So let's use this raise morale. You can read the little tooltips on the side of the screen over here if you so choose. Personally, I would just pause the game and read it if you'd like. I'm thinking about releasing a few starter guide videos, so there might be no need to do that. Oh, what do we have here? It looks like the enemy has our flag. Sadly, it looks like we're out of mana, so chasing him isn't necessarily our best option. So now, if we got some damage onto one of these other heroes, then that refreshes our mana bar rather fast. So this game does reward being inside the fight with the whole mana thing. If you sit in the back of the line as somebody as the warden, just occasionally spamming down some of these buffs, then you're not necessarily going to be getting all that much EXP. So another thing I can do is I can put down this active or channeled ability called Protect Allies. That's kind of why my B button's highlighted there. And what this will allow me to do is that you'll notice that this little shield thing comes up on our buddies, which indicates that they're receiving quite a little bit of a protection bonus. Now, so long as I stay inside the fight, our teammates can just kind of utilize that bonus, but the moment that we stop hitting our opponents, the moment that we stop grabbing the mana by attacking our enemies, is the moment that ability will stop. So right now, if we keep it up, if we get some more CC in here, we have a solid chance of winning this thing. Oh, looks like I'm a little far off. Let's get back into the fight, activate that ability once again, get a nice little spin in here just to kind of clear everything up. Can we see any big hordes of enemies? No, we can't. Oh, that's a shame. Ah, fuck it. Just lay a stun down right here. Alright, well now it looks like the enemy's team is forming up, so since I'm practically alone now, let's get one more attack in and let's try to stall these people up. The Warden can put down this stand ground bunker of sorts that essentially provides us with quite a little bit of health, and you can see that I can just kind of stall up the entire enemy team by doing these combos, doing stand ground and then doing the spin attack, putting down a few shockwaves, and getting the stuns in. So as the Warden, or rather with any class really, you can be quite game changing. Alright, back in the fight. How many deaths do I have? 2 and 2. The Warden isn't necessarily a very powerful class in terms of just outright killing their opponents. Although I could use the Shockwave, which does a nice 80 damage. Since we have a little bit of time, I might as well show you guys some of the active abilities. This is Protect Allies. If I take it out, I think the little chat box stays, so you're free to read that. But for now, let's try to save this person. Put that stun down. Activate that, jump on him, so that'll do a little bit more damage. Assassin is very smart, or is very smart, I don't know which one, but it looks like he did get my little buddy. Now that I'm alone, I should probably be the one backing off from this person. So let's get out this area. Let's try to stick with our teammate over here. Chain on those stuns so that we have more of a chance of taking him down. What the assassin just did there was he used one of the spells that levels the playing field towards the assassin. The assassin is a 1v1 character. I strongly recommend you check out my video on that class. Essentially just check out how that hero is played, which I find quite entertaining. Now we could probably nab one or two quick kills from here. Ah, ball, someone already got the two near dead assassins, but that's alright. It's team-based game. The game does rather balance nicely with the whole EXP thing now. Every single character, every single hero has this persistent out-of-game leveling up system or meta game that you can, or you should rather, participate in. And now, even though we're not necessarily grabbing all too many kills inside this, but are they just ignoring me, these support heroes? If they are, we can drop some rather nasty CC right down, right next to them. So let's spin one more time and bunker up for a little bit. Way too much action going on right now for me to try to talk at the same time. Which this Pathfinder is really juking everybody. Let's try to see if we can put down a few stuns to help us out in that. You'll see that I'm getting all of these various different medals, and what they essentially come down to is grabbing that out-of-game EXP that I was talking about. And I find that system to be relatively well balanced. I mean, usually when I was playing one of the heavier hitting classes, like the this is bad. When I was playing some of the harder hitting heroes, like the Pathfinder, which I was rather proficient in, I was doing quite a little bit of damage. I was netting around 3k EXP per game, which is pretty great. I mean, I could level up and grab the first few levels on the hero fairly fast. The Warden obviously comes with this massive shield, so what, I didn't necessarily show off the blocking animation or any of that, simply because I thought it would be fairly self-explanatory, but his giant shield really blocks damage, especially the ones coming from like area effect sources such as that particular attack. I'm not necessarily sure how he's getting through my stuns that easily. Like if I were to jump onto him, yeah, stuns him most of the time. The odd thing about the shield is that you can't move as fast, and I believe if you're taking damage from classes like a Pathfinder or the Pyromancer, which is all about ranged damage, there's some kind of weird thing happening where you just simply flat out can't move, or maybe that might have been just how I was testing it earlier. Oh, lucky me, I get a 1v1 the assassin inside his little ghost world. Well, that was fun. 1 minute on the clock, we're going 9 to 5, so yeah, this is definitely going to be inside our favor. Let's try to see if we can nab a few more kills from over here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We can kind of do a little hop over of our enemies and do a little spiral there, kind of pushing them towards our lines. If we feel like it'd be beneficial to the team. Because it kind of pushes, well, obviously it pushes them a little bit forward, making retreat a little bit harder. 20 seconds on the clock, so we're definitely winning this. Now let's take a look at that EXP thing I was talking about. So this match I went 2 and 2. So how many assists do I have? It looks like I have 6 assists and 6. No, wait, no, 32 assists. So I wouldn't call that bad by any chance. Damn these assassins. Oh well, the round is over. So, like I said, with the Pathfinder, I believe I gained roughly 3,000 EXP. With the Warden, I went 2 and 2, so not that bad. This is CTF after all, so it shouldn't matter that much. With 33 assists, and it looks like I got quite a little bit of EXP. Actually, quite a lot of EXP compared to what I normally get. So that is very, very good. If I go into that level up screen, this is the meta game that I was talking about. I've already put a few points into Pathfinder, and it is the class that I really like. So I'm actually going to buy a few more levels into it and take a look at some of the rewards that we get from leveling. So I already got the first 3 levels, so that gave us 1 armor point and 1 customization point. It looks like now we get a focus into one of our skills, whatever that means. So as always, you can customize your hero. I mean, we could, in theory, buff up the Warden by taking away some of his stuff from magic, putting it into physical, or doing something like such. And of course, all of these heroes, I would assume, primarily depend on one particular ability. So that's that. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you'd like, of course. I will see you guys later on, where we cover the last class inside the game for the time being, which is the Pyromancer, because this is, after all, still in the works. They're adding new stuff, including a new class later on this month, I believe, along with a new map. Anyways, until then, bye-bye!